Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona's channel in English. Well, match today, it was hard, a very hard match. First of all, saying sorry because yesterday I got a health issue and I couldn't record the pre-match. But well, here we are today, giving you the post-match. Barcelona Levante. So let's start with the analysis. But before starting, let me remind you, if you like Barcelona and you don't want to miss any of our videos talking about news, pre-matches, post-matches, etc., this is your channel. Down there, there is a red button that you can hit subscribe, and like this, you will not miss any of the latest information of the team of your dreams. And without more delay, let's start. Well, as I was saying, Levante Barcelona, we played in the Ciudad de Valencia Stadium or Valencia City Stadium. Levante is in Valencia, better said, is not the only team of Valencia. There are other teams, as for example in Barcelona there are other teams of Barcelona, for example Espanyol, or in Madrid you have Real Madrid, but you have also Atletico Madrid, Getafe, etc. Actually, Getafe is an area inside Madrid. So well, anyway, yesterday at 9 p.m. we played there. This was the starting 11: Araujo and Lenglet and Eric Garcia at the back. It seems that Piqué is injured, not exactly injured, just he has some problems and muscular issues, and Xavi decided to give him probably rest for some weeks, because it's not an injury, but it's like he's not totally available, so he will be recovering from his muscle stiffness or pain, muscle pain, better said. Then we had Alba at the left, Alves at the right, Busquets, Nico and Frenkie de Jong, and finally Dembélé, Ferran and Aubameyang. That was a starting team, a team that, as you can see, I'm not going to talk barely about the first time. The first time Barcelona had a lot of problems to create chances, to control the match, not also because Levante's pressure was very high. That's also true. They were pressuring very good, not just the first half, the second half, the first 10 minutes. Also, they played very good. Levante yesterday they were doing a great match. I'm going to be honest. They played, I think, the match of the season, and they didn't deserve to lose, honestly. But well, I'm happy that they did. Now, in the minute 25, Morales, the general, one of the best forwards that Levante has, did an individual play wonderful. He dribbled, I think, Araujo, Alves, Alba. He was alone against Ter Stegen. He just touched the ball. Ter Stegen touched a bit to don't let the ball go to the goal. And then Eric Garcia near the line of the goal saved that ball. But if not, 1-0 in the minute 25. Thankfully, no. But what happened in the minute 49? Well, before that, we have Dembélé that crossed the ball to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres with the header almost scored the goal, but wow. It went to a corner, and 1 minute later, we have this play. For me, that's not penalty. You can see Alves touching. It's true that Alves puts the arm, not to impede that the Levante's player goes. Actually, but their hand is like that since outside of the penalty box. I don't understand why. I mean, I understand why the Levante's player fell in the box, because you want to get that penalty. I don't understand why the referee gave it, because it was not that clear. But VAR and referee thought it's penalty, and then Morales scored the first goal for Barcelona, for Levante. And not even 5 minutes later, another penalty. This was clear. This was no doubt. Levante keep pressuring high. Levante keep having chances. And then in a corner, Eric Garcia touched the ball with his hand. there, Eric Garcia doesn't even complain. No, he knew that this was penalty, even if he didn't want to touch it. The ball, his hand is out of natural position, and also it touches his hand. So penalty. And Ter Stegen saved. Ter Stegen saved the ball. I think it was Rouget from Levante who shot, and Ter Stegen saved that ball wonderfully. And then from being able to score 2 goals to being drawn 1-1. Pedri and Gavi came to the field for Frenkie de Jong and Nico. Both players, Nico, for example, I like him a lot, but yesterday was not his match. Both were quite disconnected from the rest of the team, and that created a big gap of a space in the midfield, a gap that we were not able to recover. And also Levante took profit from that and pressure even higher, knowing that Frenkie de Jong and Nico were not able to dismiss the pressure. So, well, here we have Pedri. Pedri passed the ball to Dembele. Dembele crossed the ball to Aubameyang, who was not offside at all. You can see it in the second image. Aubameyang is before the last defender, and then with the head, Aubameyang scored the first goal for Barcelona. And a few minutes later, Gavi, in a wonderful play, gets the ball, dribble one of the players, gets inside the box, dribble the player and gets between both players, gets inside the penalty box, and suddenly, instead of crossing the ball or whatever, he passed the ball behind to Pedri, who was alone. And Pedri against Sevilla, I don't know what Pedri does. I don't know how he does it, but he puts the ball where he puts the eye. He puts the ball. That's incredible. Again, the goalkeeper was not available to touch even the ball, and that was a magnifique goal. Minute 81, we were winning 1-2, and then Levante again passed the ball to the space. Lenglet, who came for Alves was not his day. He suffered a lot, and not just defensively, but also physical problems. He got 2 or 3 hits, etc. So then received the Levante's player received the ball and got inside the penalty box. Lenglet, instead of touching the ball, touched the foot, and then Levante scored the 2-1. 3 penalties in a match. We didn't receive a single penalty in whole season, and 3 in a match. It's more or less the same as Real Madrid and Celta, but in that case, Real Madrid was the one who got benefit. Today, it was against us. And in the minute 92, a few minutes before, in the 82, after that penalty, Adama Traoré came for Dembele and Luc de Jong came for Aubameyang. And in the minute 91, you can see Alba receives the ball, crosses the ball inside the area, and Luc de Jong with a perfect movement, because before he was going to the right and then he moved to the left. He touched the ball with a header and goal. Man of the match, for me, surprising, because he played just a minute. I mean, I will give it to another player, but it's true that that Luc de Jong was the saver of Barcelona. 2-3 for Barcelona. I'm saying it was not fair for Levante because they played a wonderful match, especially the first 60 minutes. After the first goal of Barcelona, Levante dropped a bit. It's like they didn't have enough fuel. It's like their morality dropped. And probably with that 2-2, they will sign the end of the match. But sadly for them, we got the 2-3. Actually, the goalkeeper was complaining. I don't know what he was complaining about. They didn't say it. Something before probably when Pedri, there was a moment that Pedri got the ball, but Pedri left. Someone touched his feet or his boot, and it dropped. And Pedri was playing without boot for 1 minute, for 1 second. No? Maybe that was the complaint. I don't know really, because it was a bit before this goal. But anyway, I think it's fair for Barcelona because, well, not fair really, because I think Barcelona didn't play that good match, but at least we won. No, and as Xavi said, if Real Madrid drops some points, so probably we can fight for La Liga. The problem is that Real Madrid is very strong. Even we are strong, and we keep being second in La Liga, and we have, I think, 9 matches more or 8 matches more. It's going to be very difficult. Real Madrid has to lose 3 matches, and they didn't lose even 2, or they've lost, I think, 3 matches in 30 match days. So, wow. Again, having problem. What's going on with my camera? Well, guys, that's all for today. This was the match of Levante against Barcelona. A wonderful match. If you didn't watch it, I highly recommend it to you to watch it. Down there, I will leave in the description, I will leave my social media, where you can follow me if you want. But also, I will leave the link to watch the match if you didn't have the time to watch it in direct. And I'm sorry, I'm going. Okay. I'm leaving. Anyway, thank you for watching us. See you in the next video. Have a nice day.